Robot spelling. We talk about what it means to have language.
Right.
And we talk about binary code, how that's a different sort of language.
Right, right. That's
Take you through some more. So they're basically pages like that.
Wow. And you know, this really takes them through kind of the beginning. You know, they are children, but they have the most awesome questions. I know because I have children myself, and so does my wife. And I mean, you know, I spent all my time on figuring out why the sky's blue. I know that one, but the rest of it, I have no clue. So, so that's fantastic. But I really love your books. They're really colorful, and just some of the things that you had laid out here are fascinating. Thank you very much for showing us that. That's fantastic.
Great. Thanks.
Okay, so we're here with Sanjeet at I Am Empowered. So Sanjeet, you're here with your team, which is great. And how about you introduce them, and then we'll get into what your product is?
Sure. Again, my name is Sanjeet. This is Muzammil, and this is Sandy. And our business is called I Am Empowered.
Great, great. So how about you take us through a little bit of what you're doing here? It looks very unique because you're kind of getting corporations their known presence. So how about you walk us through a little bit about what's going on here?
For sure. So what it is, it's a SaaS technology that helps social responsible companies get widespread recognition for their donations.
Okay.
And it basically works like American Idol for donations. So I'm going to give you a demonstration of how that works.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. So here's an example mock-up of one of our sites, which we've created for a fictitious car company called GMM.
Right.
Okay, so we just want to make it clear that what you're seeing right now is actually GMM's website.
Right.
So GMM starts off by setting aside a donation pool, which could be a cash donation, as you see here at $10,000,
right,
or could be an in-kind donation, such as a pool of 1,000 employee volunteer hours or products. Basically anything that GMM wants to donate, we post it here in this donation pool. GMM then sets the direction of their campaign and selects a number of charities, causes, or projects to donate to, and invites customers and employees to vote for the causes that they want funded.
Fantastic.
So let's say that GMM has a commitment to environmental preservation. So what they've done here in this particular example is they've selected 5 environmental charities to donate to. So they're tying environmental charities directly to their brand.
Okay.
All right, now let's say I'm a GMM customer. So again, I go to GMM's website,
right,
and I want to make a vote. All right, so I make a vote, the pool increases, percentages update, and a new message displaying GMM's social responsibility is shown.
Right.
I make another vote, again, everything is going to update, and now we're going to have a video playing. So basically, with every vote, GMM is simultaneously collecting the opinions of their stakeholders and educating them on GMM's own social initiatives at the same time. Now, I can also publish social badges onto Facebook and Twitter.
Right.
So this is an example of a social badge here. So what's being posted here is a logo of the corporate donor, as well as a logo of the charity that I just voted for. So this provides viral exposure for the participating organizations, and as a user, I get to show my friends which causes I support. And just to give you an example of how far that could reach, for every one wall posting, that's going to reach 70 other people.
Right.
So that's the whole viral aspect on Facebook and Twitter. Okay, so the whole voting process goes on until we hit a certain end date specified by GMM. So once we hit that end date, the polls close, and GMM donates their donation pool according to the percentages.
Right.
So if Evergreen receives 42% of votes, GMM is going to donate 42% of their votes, their donation pool towards Evergreen. If EcoCenter has 18% of votes, they'll donate 18%, and so on.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
And are you going to be able eventually, I don't know if you can now, but can you vote and say, okay, I want to vote for this, but I'd also like to donate myself?
Oh yeah, for sure. So what we're going to have is basically a donate here button.
Right.
So that's something that we can post right here on the side here. So as a user, I get to incrementally add to that donation pool. So if I donate $1, that may increase that pool by $1 on top of the corporate donation. We can also have corporate matching programs where for every $1 I donate, the corporation will also match $1. And that will be contributed towards that pool.
What a great idea. Wow.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for showing us that. We really appreciate it. Nice seeing all of you. Good luck on getting your app out. So that's great. Thank you. So I'm here with Chris Herbert from Silicon Halton. So we just talked to Karen, and Karen kind of walked us through the different synergies between Silicon Halton and HalTech. Yeah. So maybe you can kind of walk us through it. I know you're the founding member of Silicon Halton, and you've done all this amazing stuff for the high-tech industry for a few years now, so Sure. It's very impressive.
Well, so Silicon Halton was co-founded by Rick Stomphorst and myself, and our focus was on building a community from the grassroots level up. The strength that we have to offer is complementary to what HalTech can do, and HalTech is really good at being able to involve the government and government programs, and we're able to provide a lot of people through our community that can take advantage of those types of programs. So it's a really good partnership, and I'm looking forward to doing some more events like this with HalTech and Silicon Halton.
Yeah, Silicon Halton seems more like the business-to-business aspect, where you have something to offer another company and they can help you boost, the productivity of your product, and then they kind of say, well, here's the funding aspect, which is a really nice mix.
Yeah.
It seems to be a good mix for both of you.
Yeah, the formal programs they offer is something we have sort of what we call more social-oriented networking and knowledge-sharing programs. But it's just a really good mix between what they can do and what we're capable of offering to our members. So.
Right. And just in a few short weeks, you packed this place with like 100 people. So how many people now are part of the Silicon Halton community?
We have about 750 members.
Wow.
We've had 34 meetups since 2009. We have, for those who are interested, we have various peer-to-peer groups now, and I know you're a member of one of them.
I am, yeah.
And we're continuing to grow and have fun. And the three things that are really important about Silicon Halton is we're focused on growth, technology, and community. Mm-hmm. And it's amazing how many technology professionals there are in Halton and companies. Right. And I think a lot of people don't realize that. And it's great having a show like yours elevating the awareness of that.
Right. Well, a lot of people think that they have to go to the States or out of the country to actually see these high-tech companies or be part of these high-tech companies, and that is just simply not the case. I mean, it's right in our backyard, and a lot of people don't even know that it's here.
Yeah, and we had 7 companies present today, showing off software and applications. Most of them from Halton region, just living next door.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah,
that really is. Well, thank you very much for your time. We really appreciate it, and we'll hopefully see a bunch more of these in the short time.
You bet.
So,
you bet.
Great.
Thank you.
So we're here with Sanjeet, and he's going to show us all his new products here. So Sanjeet, maybe you can walk us through what it is that you do and how you got started in the business and what you have to offer.
Sure. I have an information management background, and we started building Tabillo, which is a business collaboration and productivity tool for small and medium businesses. It helps businesses consolidate their web apps and also bring their data and files together in one place.
Okay.
So instead of having a CRM solution and then a document solution and send colleagues and partners links to the files, we bring them into Tabillo, create apps on the fly, use our existing apps, and bring it all together.
Fantastic. So can you give us a demo here of what you have?
Sure. So here we have the Tabillo interface where I can create workspaces and apps on the fly, or I can use one of the existing ones available in the tool. So I can select that and hit Get Workspace, and I'll be able to get an app built into the Tabillo interface. So here I have a Projects app, Projects Workspace, where we can manage projects, milestone tasks, and same we can do CRM stuff.
Right.
So any other data, or if there's a requirement on the fly, you may want to do marketing or other content you want to manage, you can do that by just importing your spreadsheets and turn them into dynamic apps.
That's great.
And invite your collaborators.
And that usually is a really expensive product. There's a lot of companies that bring that in-house, and boy, the price just skyrockets.
Absolutely. There are apps out there which will do some stuff, but then others you have to bring other apps in place, and suddenly when you start bringing colleagues in buy licenses, the costs go sky high.
Right, and the problem I found as well, because I've dealt with people in this business, is that some of the free ones, although they're free, are really cumbersome and difficult to use.
Yes.
So this looks like it's a very smooth and easy interface. So this works pretty much on every Windows, and I'm going to assume iPad product?
That's right. Any browser we are supporting right now, and going forward there will be a mobile app that will come out and an API, so other apps can use our API to build cool and dynamic apps through Tabillo.
Great, thank you very much. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you for your time.
That's great to see that. Thank you very much.
Thanks.